Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Ginger here, and today we are starting my adventure for a secret video that I'm really excited for, and that is the 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo versus the 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. Both of these books have been big on BookTube, and I've heard great things about both of them, and I just think that it's funny that they came out about the same time. They both have 7 in them, they both have an Evelyn in them, so I decided I was going to do a book video where we pin these two up against each other and figure out which one is the superior Evelyn. So, if you're excited for that journey, just as much as I am, stay tuned because I'm going to be talking about each of these books and reading them. And so you guys will be following along with me. And then at the end, we will decide, we will decide which Evelyn is the best and which book I would recommend over the others. So, if you are intrigued, we are ready to begin. I do not know which one I am planning to read first, because they both sound so good. So this one is more documentary style, I believe, and we have someone who is interviewing our Evelyn Hugo, and she's talking about her past and all this kind of stuff. So it's not the same setting as this one because this one is a thriller with like time travel and stuff. So they have some different plots. So in that aspect, I guess I'm not like comparing them, but because they are both really big hits and they have, you know, the cover or the title similarities, I decided this would be a fun video. And hopefully maybe in the future I will be able to do more versus videos because I think that the concept is fun and it makes me think of rap battles of history because, you know, versus each other. Anyway, so I do not know which one I'm going to start first. Evelyn Hugo is shorter, but this one is a thriller, so it might go faster. I don't know. I've read one other Taylor Jenkins read, which was One True Loves, and I enjoyed it. Obviously, I've never read anything by Stuart Turton, which is the author of the other one. So I guess as my vlogging starts, you'll decide which one, or you'll see which one I decide on first, because right now, as I'm filming this intro, I'm not sure which one I'm going to pick up first. Probably Evelyn Hugo, just because it's shorter. But I'm excited to finally be getting to these 2 books because it's been a long time coming. But I decided I was going to do this video this month because why not? I will stop talking now because I think you guys get the general gist of what this video is going to be. And the next time you see me will be the beginning of me vlogging my experience reading these 2 books. So, I will see you guys in the next clip and we will decide which of these 2 I'm going to be starting. So, I decided I'm going to pick up 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo first because it's shorter and because I just picked one randomly. So, I'm going to put this in my book bag to take to work with me, but I have lots of homework and video editing I need to do first. So, I might not get too much reading this tonight, but hopefully tomorrow we get some reading done. Because so far in October, I've been so busy that I haven't read, like, anything. And I just am not feeling like reading anything. So we shall see how much I actually read. But I would like to get reading this quickly. Because why not? Hello friends, today is the day after I started The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. As you saw by the clips before, I was at work reading this, so I did not feel comfortable discussing it at work, and then when I got home, I went to bed. So it is morning now, and I figured it was time to talk about this because we got a little bit to talk about. So I knew that this was pretty much someone interviewing her, Evelyn. And that's what I got. We have our main character, Monique, and obviously Evelyn is a main character. And Monique is interviewing Evelyn for her life story, pretty much. So we are getting Evelyn's story from pretty much the time she was 15 up until now, maybe. I don't know. I am over halfway, but I'd say 150 pages left, maybe. I don't know. I would have to look. I guess I can look. I am on the part about Harry Cameron, which if you read the book, you'll know what that means. But I am on page 225, and there are 300 and some pages in this book. 390 or something like that. So, yeah, I have that many pages to go. So, I guess we'll talk about what I like about it. It's also raining, so if you hear the rain, I'm sorry. So, like I said, I wasn't really sure what to expect overall. Like, I knew the general plot, I knew that a lot of people liked it, and I've read one other Taylor Jenkins read. So, that's what I knew going into this, and so far I'm really enjoying it. I'm reading it at a slower pace than I normally do, but I think it's because I'm actually enjoying it, and I'm taking in everything, so that's not a bad thing. Also, last night at work, I was getting interrupted a lot because it was really busy, so that also could be why I was reading it so slowly. But I really am liking the old Hollywood vibes and the storytelling of Evelyn's life. I am really enjoying that. I am enjoying getting that picture and figuring out why she did all the things she did in her life, and I am intrigued by that. The parts in between that with Monique and the present day stuff, they're fine. They add to the story, but obviously they're not what is intriguing me the most. And I've never read something with like an old Hollywood vibe, and it almost doesn't even seem old Hollywood the way that the writing is, but I keep reminding myself that we are back in like the 60s and 70s, so it is. But the writing style makes it seem very present, very relatable to now. And I think that it has a realistic approach to famous people, even today. I think we don't know what's going on in their lives, and I think for the most part they are just normal people that have more opportunities because they have money and more attractive people around them, I guess. So that is my thoughts so far on this. I am enjoying it. I don't know what I'm going to end up thinking about it overall. Like I said, I still have time. I still have some pages to go, but obviously I will update you guys either when I'm finished or the next time that I have a pause, but it'll probably be when I'm finished because I work tonight and I will be taking this along with me, and I really do want to finish it. I am enjoying it enough that I just want to continue reading it. I might read it some while I am home. I do have to run some errands though, and then I might have time to sit down and read this. And it is a very rainy day, so this would probably be a good thing to do instead of just sitting and watching YouTube all day. But I definitely think I'm going to be finishing this today. I will give you guys my thoughts, and then we will be starting Evelyn Hardcastle, which is exciting. And I don't know, I'm just, so far, this challenge thing is going well. I am liking this book very much, so I'm excited to see if it's a 5-star read for me and what happens after this. So I will update you guys again when I have more to update about, I guess. So stay tuned for that. So I have like 20 pages left of Evelyn Hugo. I do have to go to work soon. But oh boy, that twist at the end. I am genuinely surprised by how it went. I have been, it hasn't been like a thriller, but there has been a mystery element about why she chose Monique, which has been apparent from the beginning, and we're finding that out now. So I'm definitely going to finish this very quickly, but I wanted to give you guys an update because I might not be able to film anything until tomorrow or later this evening after work. So I'm going to have to leave for work very shortly, but I will update you guys with my final thoughts after I have them. So far, really, really good though. I'm really enjoying it. So I finished The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and this was a really good book. I will have to sit on it for a star rating, but I did really enjoy it, and I loved the journey and so much about it, which I did talk about earlier. From the first half or so of the book, I told you about what I was liking. I still really enjoyed the most the old Hollywood aspect in the life story of Evelyn. I think that was the most intriguing to me, but overall this was a really good and empowering, powerful book. So I will talk about it more at the end of this video when we're doing our comparison, but now it is time for me to start the 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. So we're moving on to the second Evelyn. Finally, we will be seeing which Evelyn is the superior one, or if they are both pretty equally great. I'm excited to see. So I'm going to be reading this tonight, and I don't know if I'm going to finish it or not. It is bigger than Evelyn Hugo, but I'm excited to read it. It is a thriller, and yeah, it's going to be a different change of pace, but hopefully still equally great. So I will update you guys later on with how much I get read today and my thoughts so far with what I get. So I started the 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. I'm on chapter 2, so I've read 5 pages. I'm so confused so far, but I think that's the point. So I'm intrigued but nervous to continue, especially because this book is like 450 pages and it just seems like giant and the words are very small. So this might take me a little bit to get through. And I did some Evelyn Hugo stuff that you'll see after this video is posted, hopefully, or before, I don't know. And I'm really excited about it, but so I've been doing that for the past 3 hours. So I have 4 hours left of work, and I'm going to try to read for the most part as much as I can. Hopefully I get into this quickly. I hope it's not slow burn to get into because, like I said, it's a giant, and I'd like to finish it by Thursday, but we shall see. I do work on Wednesday though, so hopefully I can get it done. I am on chapter 17, so page 110, and we just got to the part where the synopsis leads you. So 100 pages, we didn't know the main character's name, but it's right in the synopsis. So that's a little annoying, but so far it's pretty good. It's really mysterious and I really like it, so I wanted to update you guys, and I have about an hour left, so we shall see how much further I get into this book tonight. Hey guys, so it is Tuesday morning. I didn't get a chance to update you guys yesterday morning because I had to go to the doctor's in Pittsburgh, and that was an all-day thing, and I was just really worn out, and today I'm extra worn out because of yesterday. But I didn't update you guys with how far I got read in the 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. So I'm almost halfway through, and I'm really enjoying it so far. It's very cool how they're setting it up with the main character. He ends up in multiple characters' bodies trying to discover the murder of somebody, and until he does, he can't get out of that loop. So that's the main premise, and it's the writing is really good so far. So that is what's happening thus far with that reading experience, and I would love to get it done tonight or tomorrow. So that is my plan. Good morning, friends. So today is Wednesday, and I think that I'm going to be finishing this book today. I am probably 3/4 of the way through. I read a little bit last night, but I was so tired that I went to bed at 9 o'clock. So, well, 9:30. But I have class this morning, and then I have to go grocery shopping, but then I'm going to come home and probably finish this before work. So we shall see, because I would like to get this video up tomorrow if I can. But I'm really loving the twists and turns and trying to figure out what is going on, and I am excited to talk about it overall at the end. I'm still working on my thoughts of it, obviously, as I'm reading it. But whenever we get to the verses part at the end, you will hear my full thoughts. So that is the plan for today, and I'm super excited to finish it. And that'll be my third book read for the month, which I'd like to be getting. I need to do better, but for this video and the time that I've been having, I think I'm doing pretty good.
So I'm currently reading, but I'm very tired, so I'm probably gonna take a nap, which means I won't be finishing this till after work. So that's probably what's gonna happen, but I'm on page 323, and everything is just continuing to be mysterious and fun. I have like a little over 100 pages left, so I'm definitely gonna finish it tonight. I just wanted to try to finish it before work. But I'm not gonna rush myself because I have plenty of time at work to read it. So I'm probably gonna take a nap, and then I will hopefully update you guys tonight, if not tomorrow, when we discuss both the books.
So I finished, and I'm gonna think about it, but overall I think I like it, but I don't know if it's a 5-star. So we shall see what I decide, but it was still good. It was a great adventure, so I'm glad I read it. It just told me my memory card was corrupt, so let's start this again. So the first book that I started with was Evelyn Hugo by, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. And in this book we follow Evelyn Hugo, and she's telling her life story to a journalist named Monique. And so we are getting Evelyn's never before told life story in this book. I really enjoyed this, and I probably am going to give it 5 out of 5 stars. And the main thing that I loved from this book was Evelyn's story. All the Monique parts I could have probably done without, but they were still good. They still added to the book. But I just loved hearing about her story, getting that old Hollywood vibe. It was just really well written, and it seemed like I was reading an autobiography. So I super enjoyed this, obviously. And I was honestly worried going into this that I wouldn't, just because of all of the hubbub and just love for this book. I was like, well, I have a lot of hopes and dreams for this, and I don't know if they're going to live up to my expectations. But even though it wasn't exactly what I was expecting, I think it was better that it wasn't what I was expecting, because I enjoyed it more, and I loved the writing. I enjoyed Evelyn as a character, and there was a twist in here that I did not see coming, and I really appreciated that as a thriller lover, even though this was a contemporary book. Historical fiction, maybe? Yeah. I really enjoyed it. So Evelyn Hugo got 5 out of 5 stars for me. And then we read The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle, and this one was a thriller mystery, which to me gave me not only Groundhog's Day vibes, but Clue vibes as well, because we are following our main character, Aiden Bishop, and he keeps waking up in different bodies every day, and he has to live the same day over and over again until he solves the murder of Evelyn Hardcastle. And not only are we getting that aspect, but it's a murder mystery. Like, we are getting the who did this. And this is a big book. It's over 400 pages, and the author, Stuart Turton, kept you wondering the whole time. That was something that I really enjoyed as a thriller lover, that he kept me guessing and at the edge of my seat for the entire time. This was a great journey, and I, for the most part, really enjoyed this book. I didn't see the twists coming. I didn't see, who I was going to be interacting with next, and all the mysterious elements in here were really well done. but the ending did not satisfy me. It kind of leaves on a cliffhanger ending, and I didn't like that. The author gives us so much information, especially in the last portion of the book, that, in my opinion, through the ending, leaves me guessing still, and not in a satisfactory way, not in a way that I can make up an ending, because there are just a lot of things left untold that I would have really preferred to know. So I ended up giving Evelyn Hardcastle 4.5 stars out of 5 stars. So if we're going to go on rating level, Evelyn Hugo wins in this versus. But I honestly don't think you can compare these books because they're completely different genres. They are completely different stories. So the whole point of this wasn't to be like, which Evelyn which Evelyn is more superior, even though that was the fun aspect of this. But I just thought that the fact that these books came out at the same time and they have similar words in them was really interesting, so I wanted to read them both. And I am leaving it up to you guys for interpretation on which Evelyn is the superior Evelyn. Obviously, going on just star ratings for me, Evelyn Hugo takes the cake, but everyone's different. I want to know what Evelyn you guys think is the best book. And obviously, I still really enjoyed both of these almost equally. If it wasn't for the ending of this one, it would have been a 5 out of 5 stars too. So I still really enjoyed both of these, and I really enjoyed making this video because it was just really fun, and I read 2 really good books, and I can always read good books because good books put me in a good mood. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave your personal Evelyn opinion in the comments below because I really want to see which one you preferred, or if you are planning to read them, what your guess is onto which one you are going to like more. If you like this video and want to see more of my content in the future, make sure to give this one a thumbs up and hit my subscribe button to see more fun content in the next couple of weeks, hopefully, as I'm putting up more and more of my content. But again, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I cannot wait to see you guys in my next one. Bye!